Hey, it's Melissa. I hope you're having a wonderful day today. And I thought I would just show up and talk to you about what happened after I made the last video, which was on universal guidance. Now, let me give you just a little bit of background here. I am a very spiritual person. I have a very good intuition. I believe in the power of God, the power of the universe, and that energy is everything, and everything is energy. I am a Reiki master. I am an Access Bars Level 1 practitioner. And if you need to look up any one of those, it's just energy modalities. So I can feel the energy flowing. So that's just a little setup because what happened after the last video when I talked about universal guidance and I allowed the universe in to guide me. And I actually have, to a degree, in the past, to a degree. But we still have this tendency to think we're in charge of everything. And we are everything. And I have this business and I do this and I do that. And letting the, I gotta figure out how to say this exactly. Letting the universe in is powerful. It's very, very powerful. And you are powerful. And I believe that I'm powerful. But we are not powerful without the universe allowing that power into us, to fill us, to go through us, and to come out of us. In fact, I have affirmations that I say every day, and I'll do the affirmations in another video. But I had just the day before this last video added this affirmation. I gratefully allow the divine universe to work through me. So I started saying that affirmation the day that my nephew went to get his car. And I had mentioned in the last video, if you didn't get to see that, watch that. That's Universal Guidance, the Universal Guidance video. This one will be Universal Guidance Part 2, because you're not going to believe what happened after I talked to him all about accepting universal guidance and how it worked for him, that he got that car. Now here's the point. He rode home that night in a new car, but it had dealer tags on it because, number one, he didn't have the check for the down payment with him that day. He really didn't believe we were going to get the car, even though I said allow the universe to decide that. And they needed me to be a co-signer on the loan. Well, they needed a co-signer, and I offered to do it because I trust my nephew. It's not a problem. I trust him implicitly. And I had just finished saying I allow the universe to work through me. And here's the universe working. So let me show you how the universe gave me another message, a very important message. And that message was, put up or shut up. And it's so funny. I laughed so hard when I figured this out. Because we went back the next day with the car to give the down payment and sign the loan paperwork. And the guy sits down and he says, well, he doesn't have any credit, so you have to be the first signer on the loan. But it's not a big deal. Just sign this, sign this, sign this. And he started shoving papers over. And I looked down at the papers, and I was applying for the loan, and my nephew was now co-signer. So I was now buying a car that I didn't expect to buy. Now, I know being a co-signer is still responsible for the loan, but it changed the dynamic a little bit. And I said, whoa, whoa, stop, hold on here. What's going on? This is not what I expected. It's not what we expected. And we need to talk about this for a minute. So I had the guy leave the room and I talked with my nephew about it. And I know where his heart was. His heart was in the car, and that's why they let him take the new car home, because they figured once he drove it home and drove around a little bit, he definitely wouldn't want to give it back. So, and it wasn't something like underhanded that they were pulling. It's just what the banks require of them to make this loan. So it wasn't something sneaky. It's the way the paperwork is done. I had better credit than he had, so they had to list me as the first one on the loan. I'm not worried about the loan. My nephew is going to pay for the car. It was his money that was the down payment. I'm not worried about that. But it just caught me really off guard. And I realized that I had just said, I gratefully allow the universe to work through me. And the universe came down and said, really? Prove it. I was like, Wow. So the reason that I'm sharing this with you is it blows my mind. This is what can happen when you open yourself and you allow and you accept. I was accepting. I was saying out loud, I accept and allow the universe to work through me. And here comes the universe trying to work through me. And I'm going, whoa, 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 wait a minute. What's going on here? So I really was taken aback at the time. I went ahead and I signed that loan, and I said, Nick, I trust you implicitly. I know you're going to pay for this car, and I know that nothing's going to happen. Worst comes to worst, and you can't make the loan, we'll sell the car, pay the loan off, not a big deal. I'm not worried about that part of it. It was just an unexpected wrinkle in the works, and it was put up or shut up time. And the universe said to me, do you really believe wholeheartedly what you're saying? Do you really believe it? Or are you just saying a bunch of useless words? So the reason I'm having this video today, and the reason I'm here talking to you today, is I want you to understand what it means to be open and receiving. This is about receiving. It might not look like what you think it's going to look like, but this is about receiving. And I truly believe, now that I have received and I stood up for what I said I stood up for, I did not just talk the talk, I walked the walk. And it's something that I wholeheartedly believe in doing. And I believe that that's what integrity, loyalty, and love, and giving, and sharing, and caring, that's what that's all about. You can't just talk it, you have to walk it. So I'm here for you today to tell you that the universe, if you allow it in, it's going to show up for you. It's going to guide you. It's going to support you. It's going to be there for you. Once I understood that, and I stood up for it, and I stood behind my words and walked the walk, walked the talk, I feel so much better. I feel okay about the whole thing. I feel open, accepting, grateful. I feel infinitely abundant. And you too can have that feeling. Allow the universe in. Allow the universal guidance in. Accept it. It might not show up the way you think, and it might get right in your face with a challenge to you to say, really? Okay, I'm going to give you a chance right here, right now, to prove it. Are you willing to stand behind what you say? Are you willing to go for what you want? Are you willing to break free and be the person that you are meant to be? I know you're there. I know you're in there. And I believe in you. And I really do. And I'm here for you. I am so here for you. And I want to share every experience that I get, and I want to help you out. So it was really good talking to you today. I hope that the wisdom and the experiences and the the crazy shit that happens to me that I share with you is helping you in some way. Let me know somehow. Make a comment under the video, or make a comment on the Facebook page, or join the Facebook group. It's the Break Free and Be Freedom Lifestyle Movement. And it's probably been, a link has been in one of the other videos. I'm not going to bother with that right now. I just wanted to share with you today, to send out my love and my help and my caring and my giving. And the universe is coming through me right straight to you. And I hope it helps. And I hope you have a wonderful day. This is Melissa from Break Free and Be. Bye for now.